All right, we're back up at the tractor barn, trying to make some quality of life improvements to this situation here and this situation over here. Now, I'd originally planned on this middle bay just being for the backhoe, but it seems like an awful waste. There's all that room and just that little thing right there in the middle. We're going to do the right thing and make a little cart for it to move around on. That should work. But before we do that, we're going to fix this chipper shredder. It's sitting on this little rolling cart, which works pretty good. Except when you move it, these little bitty wheels get stuck in the cracks in the deck, and then the metal part slides off. So what we're going to do is add some wooden cleats on both sides. That'll prevent it from sliding off and make our lives a little bit easier, safer. We don't know. Now, of our two projects, this is the easier of the two. All we kind of have to do is take our screw gun with these little pressure treated strips and screw it. Uh-oh. I may have misspoken here. I think we were lined up with a screw head or a bolt. One side done. Let's get you guys over to the other side. Watch that too. I know it's riveting entertainment here at the ranch. All right, with any kind of luck, that'll solve that problem. Let's give it a test. I think the way to test this would be to try to roll it around. We could probably use a little bit bigger wheels on our cart, but it does roll around and it doesn't want to come off the cart. So that's good. We'll say that's a win. Now our next project's a little more sketchy. We need some type of stand for this end on wheels. And it also needs to support the bucket out on the other end. And somehow I'd like to get this backhoe on the cart we're going to make without hooking the tractor back up to it. All right, I didn't film this because it was a pain to do, but we went to Harbor Freight, got two straight wheels that are 600 pounds rated each, 4-inch diameter. We also got two castered wheels, same situation. I have some 2-inch oak, 9 inches wide, and a little piece of 2-inch oak here with some stopper blocks on the edges, and same thing down here, except this is only 1-inch thick oak with stoppers on the end. I know that wood is probably $200 worth of wood, but don't worry, the beauty of having a sawmill is we have a whole bunch more. Perfect. Now for the sketchy part, trying to get our brand new cart underneath the backhoe without the thing falling on us. Wow, that is a heavy cart. All right, how are we going to do this? I wonder if I could even pick this end up. Probably not. Oh, good Lord. All right, we are not going to be able to do that. Hold on. We're not giving up yet. We have a nice floor jack here. Perhaps we can just put that on this side. If we just had another floor jack. Well, look at that. Whoa, don't fall off the patio. All right. I don't know if this is going to go high enough to do what we need. That seems about right. Alright, take all this stuff out. Try to move our cart underneath there. No, it's not going to go. We're going to have to go a lot higher. But that's okay. I think we have enough reach to do that. It's getting close. Is there a better way to do this? Hold on. Let's get these out of the way. Maybe we can roll our cart in from the other end. Or we'll just drop it off the ledge and never see it again. Holy crap. We probably could have had the tractor up here by now. What's the chances of this going poorly? Pretty good. Oh yeah, look at that. Now let's see if we can slowly let this thing down. I don't know. This one is a little sketchier to let down slow. Let's see how janky that is. Seems pretty janky. Worried about the weight of this on there. So what's it doing in the middle? Doing something. Okay. I don't see how I'm going to be able to pick this thing up. Well, we're off the jacks. I'm guessing that's a good thing. And if this thing starts falling over, I should probably just let it go, because nothing good's going to happen. You need some kind of support here. Keep it from flipping. Maybe we'll put that back up a little bit, just to catch it if it gets really bad. There we go, we're close. I'm going to take this block back out, hold on to the sketchy pieces over here, and see if we can pick this thing up now. Well, I can pick it up, but I can't quite get it in the cradle. Oh yeah, we're getting in there now. Hold on. All right, one more lift. Gonna not have a back for tomorrow. Okay, let me show you how we're doing. By moving the center of gravity to here, I was able to pick up the bucket and kind of get it between our little stoppers on this side. Now I think we can just jack this in back up, shift our dolly, and Bob's your uncle. Now the only bad thing I see is technically everything needs to go that way, but I don't think we're going to worry about it too much this first time. I think if we ever relocate the backhoe, we will take better care of lining it up next time. Get in there. Let me go grab it out here on his legs. I'm sure they're not rated for holding the full weight of the unit, but it don't much matter. I guess we did it on this side. All right, with any luck, I can shift this thing over. Look at that. Looks pretty good. Now the only other thing, we kind of need to bring the cart this way. So I made the cart so this big oak piece will sit right under these beams, but right now it's getting caught underneath these hydraulic things, which I guess isn't a problem. And it really isn't going to sit down there anyway the way I have it set, because this swing area here is still hitting. So I think what we're going to do is just block it up on the cart just the way it is and see how it works. Well, we got just a little bit lucky here. I took the jacks out to see what was going to happen, and it moved down inside the blocks good enough for now. We still have a little bit too much weight right in this area, but I'm pretty sure that 2-inch oak is going to hold it just fine. Our bucket is in between our little stoppers, so it's not going to go anywhere. Check this side. Yep, we're in over here too. Well, let's see if we can roll it around. So I think what we want to do is just turn it sideways and put it back over there in the corner somewhere. Only the wheels on this end caster, so that end is pretty much locked in. Oh yeah, this rolls nice. So let's move it this way a little bit, turn it around. Bring it over here maybe. Good enough. All right, so we were able to clear out most of the bay. We moved it over here. I put wheels on this end that don't caster. That was probably a mistake, but I think overall it worked pretty good. Sitting up on there. Got the thing out of the way. We could park. Shoot, we could put our mini excavator up here. We could even fit the mini truck in here. It would fit just fine. All right, but I think that's enough sketchy activities with DPGladius. You guys get outside, do something fun. Come back and tell me about it.